Sometimes we gotta take life a little slow. Whether you're 6 months pregnant, or you're healing, or you just want to live a slower, softer life for right now, this video is a reminder that you can still be confident and do that. My name is Dr. Chandra Smallwood, and I'm a confidence and mindset coach as well as a pharmacist. And lately I've been spending a lot of time in sweats. I'm not really wearing heels since I'm pregnant. I probably can't fit them because your feet get wide and stuff, but I haven't tried either, so I don't know, maybe. But I want you to know that you don't need to dress up or be out and about in the world to show up for yourself. Confidence is inside you. Confidence is a personal thing. This episode is all about redefining your confidence in the slow periods of life and showing yourself love when your energy is low. Lately, I've been going through a bit of heartbreak. I won't really get into it, but I'm healing as well as being pregnant. I'm taking life easy and slow because I gotta take care of myself. Because who's gonna take care of me if I don't? This video is to emphasize that even when you're not feeling your best, you can still believe in yourself. You can still not fear life. You can still not fear showing up for yourself. Because a lot of times, confidence is a lack of trust in yourself, and it's also fear. Let's get away from that today. Let's sit on the couch. I need some hot chocolate or something. Maybe some chamomile tea, but it'll make me so sleepy. Scratch that. Let me get some chamomile tea. I got my chamomile tea. It does feel nice. Actually, it's kind of cold outside today and gray. Alright, a lot of times when I see people on the internet talking about confidence, I see them all gussied up. Perfect hair, perfect makeup, a power suit or a beautiful tight dress, like some really high stilettos, and they look gorgeous. Everything is perfect. But that is not reality. To be confident, we are gonna spend most of our time in downtime. Especially if you don't work a corporate job to where that's your normal attire. I work in a hospital, and even though I have to dress up, no one is wearing heels around a hospital for the most part. This one girl does, but they're not stilettos. They're just more of a, I can't even think of the word. I don't know, closer to like a wedge. Anyway, we don't have to be dolled up or have on the most beautiful dress or outfit in order to feel confident with ourselves. You don't have to have a busy schedule. You don't have to be booked and busy in the dress, in the makeup, in the heels to feel powerful. You can easily be a mom because that's so much power. And, oh Lord, to motherhood. Motherhood is a beautiful thing. It's a hard thing, but it's a beautiful thing. And to all the mothers to all the women out there who are not mothers, all you rich aunties out there, still, when you're in sweats, you're still that powerful boss biatch that you were when you were at work. A lot of times when you're healing or going through something hard to where you may be in a more comfortable state, I want to ask you to celebrate yourself for choosing peace over pressure. Sometimes you just have to sit back, be away from everyone, and just get yourself back together. That doesn't necessarily mean you lose power or you lose confidence. Sometimes you feel a little broken, which you're not. Sometimes you feel sad. Sometimes you feel like you need to cry. Cry it out. You're not weak. You're not any of those things. You're a strong, confident person. You're just going through a hard time. Let's talk about some ways you can check in with yourself. Do a morning check-in. Usually when we wake up in the morning, we think about what bothers us the most or what's the happiest in our life. When I am hurting and healing, with kids, it's both. Because I wake up and I look at my daughters and I'm like, beautiful. But then I'm also like, wow, man, I am going through this. I woke up and it's still here. It wasn't like a bad dream. But I gotta check in with myself. And now, one of the biggest things is don't check social media when you wake up. Don't check for anybody. Don't check for any news. If you're religious, go straight to your word or go straight to prayer. It's hard for me to go straight to, I don't have Bible verses memorized in the morning, and I go straight into a shower, so I'm not bringing my Bible into a shower. Obviously that wouldn't work. It would be a mess. But going straight to prayer or just going straight to thoughts of God in my life is very helpful. And that's something that I'm trying to do now every day. I will eventually, of course, get onto social media, but I try to take some time for myself before that happens. Because once you go on social media, a lot of times it's not really you're not thinking about you, you're thinking about the posts that are coming down, and you're kind of ignoring how you feel. Something might be funny, it makes you feel better, but you're still ignoring how you feel. And we want to be able to give it to God and then move on, or ask for God's counsel before we move on with our day. Write down 1 to 3 things you accomplished today, no matter how small they were. Today, what did I accomplish? I finished all my patients for the day. There was the last one, I was actually gonna reschedule her because it was late and I wasn't feeling too great before I left work. But I decided, let me just call her, make sure she has her medications before the weekend and everything's good. I did, and she answered it and everything was good. I also woke up at 4:30 this morning so I can work on my business, which is very difficult to do. I like waking up early in the morning, but that initial get up is rough. So rough. I also did not eat any sweets today. I wasn't perfect, but I didn't have any dessert at any time today. So I'm happy for myself. I'm actually at this point in my pregnancy losing my appetite a bit. I was starving at the beginning. Oh my God. First trimester, I was going to lunch with my coworkers ordering like 4 things. First of all, I had a taste for everything. I wanted something from every continent of the world, as well as I just kept eating like through the afternoon. Now I don't feel that way. I tend to eat twice a day. I try to eat dinner, but I'm not usually hungry. Last night for dinner, I didn't have anything for dinner last night. This morning, I started off my day with celery and peanut butter, but then I had an egg and bacon sandwich, which I have all the time, which I grew up on, so I just love them so much. And then I had Korean food for lunch. Noodles, bulgogi, vegetables, which was pretty good actually. Are you showing up? Like, are you still getting the things done that you need to get done? You're going to the store, you're taking care of your house or your apartment, you're taking care of your finances, you're taking care of yourself, you're brushing your teeth, you're doing all those things. It doesn't matter if you do them in sweats. It doesn't matter if you do them in sweats or you do them in stilettos. You're still beautiful, powerful, confident in all that. Don't get it twisted. And also, I'm going to put those matching sweatsuits that are gorgeous with matching tennis shoes and stuff in that same category as wearing the stilettos and stuff, because I know you girls be out there matching up your athleisure and looking beautiful and gorgeous and being confident, but I just want to focus on when you're not in matching sweats. Today I wish, I can just lean the camera. These are really the only pants I can comfortably wear with this pregnancy right now. They're not pregnancy pants, they're just large sweats. Hello? Oh, did you send through, okay. Did you send it through the app or to my phone? Just a moment. That's fine, that's good. It's a size, it's just like a regular bottle size. It's not small. That's fine. Thank you. Bye. Comfortability does not equal complacency. If you have downtime, and that's something I've had to struggle with over the years, especially since wanting to be an entrepreneur, because I have the kids and I have my 9 to 5, and then I come home and I work on things, but I get tired. I get tired working on so many things, and sometimes I need to be able to just relax and chill out without feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm just being complacent, I'm being a loser, I'm never going to get to where I want to go because I'm resting. Try not to feel that way if possible. Love the sweats that you're in. You're still showing up for yourself. You're still showing up for the people around you. It doesn't matter that you're not all beautiful and perfect and doing eyeliner and lip liner and stuff. And one thing about me is I love makeup. I love it. I have thousands of dollars of makeup. Not anything new. I suck with throwing away my makeup. People will be like, throw away makeup in 6 months. I'd be like, that thing was $75. I'm not throwing it away. I have a bunch of makeup over the years. There was a time when I had to limit my spending at Sephora because I was buying so much. And then I was addicted to watching YouTube videos on how to put on makeup. I actually love makeup. I love to put it on, but I barely use it anymore. Unless I go out, of course. Sometimes I wear it to work, but usually foundation. When you're home or you're somewhere where you're just relaxing, set an intention to everything you do. You're burning a candle. You're paying attention to, you're grabbing the candle. You're smelling which one to see which one you want to burn. You're lighting the candle. You're watching it flicker. You're drinking your tea. You feel the warmth of the cup. The steam on your face. It smells okay. Chamomile smells okay. It's not the best tasting, but I've been drinking it for so long I don't really care about the taste. And I don't put sugar. I only put sugar in caffeinated tea. But now, to me, it mostly tastes like water. But it's okay. Be intentional about the sweats you wear, like the fuzzy socks on your feet. I love a fuzzy sock. Oh my God. And you know, if there was a man around here who saw me, maybe he wouldn't think I was sexy. Then again, maybe he would. That's the kicker right there. Maybe he would. It's just like when you see a man and you're like, oh, gray sweats. Sweats can be a nice definition of body figure. They're not too big, but I don't know, because these sweats are kind of big in order to go over my stomach. I kind of feel like an Oompa Loompa, or that egg that was sitting on top of the wall. Humpty Dumpty. Yes, a little bit, because I'm so round in the middle. But that's okay. At this point, I take it in strides, because this would be my third pregnancy, so I've been there, done that, and it is what it is. I still feel beautiful. It's whatever. An affirmation for this day: Friday afternoon, in your sweats, in the quiet, by yourself or not. For some reason, Friday has always been a day like I've been alone. Even in college. I used to watch Grey's Anatomy. I think it would come on Thursday nights, but I was in college. So on Friday nights, I would always stay home by myself, or whoever my roommate was at the time, and watch Grey's Anatomy and then just kind of take it easy. And that has like stuck with me. On Friday nights, I rarely want to go out. When people have events on Friday, I'm low-key mad about it. But it is what it is. But affirmation: I can be in rest and still be in my purpose. I can be in rest and still be in my purpose. Because in order to work on what you need to work on, you have to rest first. You can be clear-minded. And especially if you're a morning person. If you're a morning person, like, you definitely want to go to sleep early. As early as you can. That makes sense to you. You can wake up early. First, at night, once 9:30, 10 p.m. hits, I'm done. Like, my brain is done. But also, I woke up at 4:30 this morning. It doesn't really work with staying up late. When you're pregnant or healing, or I would say even sick, your body is working in overtime, and you may not even realize it. You realize it if you're pregnant, but when you're healing and you're crying and you're feeling and you're sad and you're angry and you don't know what to do, your body is stressed. You may have some anxiety. You may have some temporary depression. Your body is overworking, and you want to take it easy and feel confident in that. Feel like, I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing to take care of myself. And that's very powerful. Maybe someone wanted to go out on the Friday and you were like, nah, I gotta be with me. Like, you're putting up boundaries. You're loving yourself. You're being there for yourself. And that is really key to being a confident person, a confident woman. We need to be able to have downtime when we need it. We want to go, but that's not all day. That's not all night. Hustle culture is cool and everything, but make sure that you're taking your time for yourself. Give yourself grace. Honor your body. Honor the state that you're in. Don't fight it. Like, you can't help that you're healing, or you're hurting, or you're pregnant, or you're sick. All you can do is let yourself rest and put those sweats on. If you don't have any sweats, please go get you some sweats and speak to yourself like you love yourself, please. Please do not be hard on yourself and just push yourself to the overall 100% limit and then go to bed late, wake up early, and then try to do it again, especially if you're older. I'm in my 40s, and even though I still feel really good, like people will say, oh, I feel so tired and everything else. I even feel good in this pregnancy, but combination of the pregnancy and the healing process is a lot. Definitely is a lot. But I know that I'm going to get over it. I'm going to get over the pain that I feel, and the baby will eventually be born. This is all temporary. And knowing that makes me feel powerful, because I know I can handle what I'm going through now. And so can you, even though it might be super hard. When you are going through one of these slower periods, engage in a bit of self-care. Just engage in some quiet rituals if possible. Do some breathing exercises, maybe write in your journal. Listening to music. Oh my gosh, listening to music. I stopped listening to music for a bit, because when I'm in my car, I usually don't have anything on. Sometimes I'll listen to something like on Netflix, because I'd rather hear a story. Because depending on what you play on the radio, you may feel some type of way about it. But listening to music can be so healing, especially if you're doing it while you're cleaning up around the house, folding clothes to a rhythm. Some things I used to listen to when I was hurt. Oh my God, Keisha Cole. I think it's her first album. Wasn't that the most popular one? Because that album is about her heartbreak. Oh my God, I used to listen to that. Watching Sex in the City. Sex in the City can help you get over somebody. That's for sure. Because they went through heartbreak, and men are kind of the same. I should continue that. I watched it last time I felt like this, but that was a while ago. I just started rewatching The Handmaid's Tale because the new season came out, and when they did the playback, when the new season comes out years later, you get the playback and you're like, I remember, but I don't remember this. What, you feel like you missed a few episodes, and that's how I feel. I'm playing the fifth season? The season before the one that just came out, The Handmaid's Tale. But yeah, not Erykah Badu, but what is her name? Anyway, any kind of soul music. Soul music is very healing. India Arie, the album where she's wearing that yellow dress, and I think she has a banjo or guitar or something, her hair is wrapped. That, some of the songs, like the upbeat songs, no, I'll skip those. But it's a very healing album. Definitely. But there are a lot that are. John Legend, his first album, so healing, so beautiful. But it's also love too. John Legend is so much about love. He makes you kind of sad, but like Ordinary People, love. Such a good song. We want to think and be positive throughout this time. Affirmations are great. I think they're hard sometimes to remember. Because I feel like sometimes you see them or you say them and you want to repeat it again the same way the first time, and then you may not have it, or you lost it, or you can't remember, and then it's kind of frustrating. That's how I feel, at least sometimes. I wonder if other people feel that way. Please let me know in the comments if you've ever felt that way about an affirmation. But I want to give you some affirmation to think about at this time while you're slowing down a bit. The one we said earlier, I can be in rest and still be in my purpose. I can be in rest and still be in my purpose. Another, I am doing enough even if I'm doing less. I am doing enough even if I'm doing less. I am doing enough even if I'm doing less. My power is not dependent on how much I accomplish. My power is not dependent on how much I accomplish. My power is not dependent on how much I accomplish. And I am still me, and I am still growing. I am still me, and I am still growing. With those affirmations, give how you feel to God. Give it to God and have faith that He'll sort it out for you. Don't be stressed and depressed if you don't have to be. It's easier said than done. Well, don't I know it? I've been feeling in and out of sad and fine, sad and happy, sad and regular, sad and amused by something or something's funny. It's been a little rough, but that's okay. It's all temporary. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. I want to thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, share. I hope you were able to unwind and feel confident with yourself and more of a downtime. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Please drop them below. I'll see you in the next video.